Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. It's your favorite girl, Rachel K, and we are back live and direct. How have you been? Happy New Year again and again and again. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Where are you viewing from? Kindly comment in the section box below. Let me know where you're viewing from so we can say hello to the people in your vicinity. How are you? Hope you're fine. All right, drop something. Let me know you're live, you're watching, and you're with me. How are you doing? How was your day? Did you have fun? It's Good Friday. Yeah. Moment of sober reflection. Actually, it is supposed to be for sober reflection. We hope on Sunday we'll all jubilate and jump and shout and scream because he's alive. So drop your comments. Where are you viewing from? Who is live? Who is online? Who is online? Say something. Say something. Let me know you're viewing, where you're viewing from. It's Ladies with Stories with Rachel K. Yeah, I'm Rachel K. Hi, Sally. How you doing? Yes, that's our team lead for Lois. So, Sally, hi, hi, hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hope you're fine. Hi, Daki. How you doing? Hope you're good. I know you're fine. I know you're fine. So, guys, Loris is right here to inspire and empower every woman out there to succeed. And we do this through our monthly storytelling moment. We share stories twice a month, and we also included our Wednesday woman to make more ginger. Have you been following the Wednesday Woman? Did you follow? Because actually, only one episode we posted. Have you followed Wednesday Woman? Are you even following us? Ask yourself, are you following us on all platforms? Kindly comment, kindly follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're there. So follow us at Ladies with Stories, okay? We shall be back after the short break. Back. We're back. We're back. We're back. How are you? Thank you. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Our guest is right here, right here in the studio. So we shall be discussing on the issue of abuse. I know that okay, everyone is thinking, what kind of abuse are we going to be talking about? And this few days has been all about abuse with the death of late Olunsinachi. May her soul rest in peace. Yes, we're going to talk about abuse. It's time to keep speaking and speaking and speaking about abuse. We're no longer going to be quiet. We're going to speak in whatever little capacity we have so the world gets to know that these things are happening, they're real, they're bad, and it shouldn't be tolerated. And thanks to Zichat, who has decided to share her story with us. It takes courage to share a story of abuse. So we don't take this for granted. Thank you, Zichat. We'll bring her up on the screen as we share her story. So please relax, and if you're watching this right now, kindly share this video and let people know that Ladies with Stories is live. We're live. So share, please. Okay. Okay, I think our network is still loading. Let's wait a little. If you're new, I'm Rachel K of Laws, and this is a platform where we inspire and empower women to succeed. We do this through our monthly storytelling. We share stories of abuses, stories of challenges, stories of success in order to inspire and empower every woman to succeed. And recently, we added Wednesday Woman. It goes down to the women on the street, whichever woman it is. It could be a homemaker, it could be an office woman, it could be whichever woman. We're just here to inspire you. So we believe every woman has a story that can inspire and empower us to succeed. So we go for every story that is inspiring and empowering. So in case you want to share your story, we're always open to receiving you and welcoming you on board to share your story. So I think ZChat network is really bad, but we're still waiting for it to come on. But in the meantime, let's have a chat on abuse. What do you think is abuse? Because abuse has different perspective. To somebody, slapping someone is an abuse, while to another person, raping someone is an abuse, and to another person, even flogging is an abuse. So to you, what is an abuse? What is abuse to you? Do you have a story on abuse? Do you have an experience on abuse? Please kindly comment in the section box. Let's chat while we wait for Z chat. What is abuse to you? To you, actually, to you, not in general. To you, what do you regard as abuse? Is it screaming? Is it shouting? Is it beating? What is it you regard as abuse? Who is going first? Who is going first? Who will take us first on the street? Who wants to tell us what abuse is to them? For me, abuse is a mental, physical, psychological, emotional, whatever more you can think of, trauma that affects your mind, the peace of your mind and your well-being. I regard it as an abuse. If you shout at me, if you affect my peace of mind, it's an abuse. If you flog me, it's an abuse. If you scream, it's an abuse because it affects my own peace of mind. So what is abuse to you? What do you see to be an abuse? Don't take it very far. Just really think within you. What do you think is an abuse? Anyone else? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's have the ball rolling. What do you think is an abuse? What is an abuse to you? Who is speaking? Who is going to speak? Who is going to speak? Who is going to speak? Making me act outside my will is abuse to me. Exactly. Definitely, Daki. It's an abuse. Acting outside your own will. So it's an abuse on your will. You have the right to make your own decisions. You have the right to follow your own heart. You have the right to follow what suits you. So going outside your will is an abuse. Thank you so much, Daki. I so much agree with that. Like, you can't force someone to do things they don't want to do or act in a way they don't want to do. You're abusing their liberty and their freedom to decide. So that's an abuse. Thank you, Daki. What's an abuse? Who else has something to say? Who else has something to say? Who is giving us the definition of abuse to them? Nobody. Nobody. I know I didn't tell you why. I know. Abuse my people. Anybody? Okay. Let's see if chat is back online. So we'll add her up. Okay, I think she's still not back yet. And her story is one that will really inspire you, really inspire and encourage you. Trust me. I was looking forward to, I'm still looking forward anyway, because the day is not yet over. Looking forward to having her share her story. It's been a very long time. We had this all figured out. Oh, I'm going to share my story on the platform. And I'm like, okay, as long as you have the courage to do that, we're always open to allow you share your story. So please feel free, if you know someone that has a story that will inspire and encourage someone, please link us up to them or we'll take it up from there. We really want to share stories of people that are really, really, really inspiring and empowering to us. Could be any story, just let it be inspiring. Nobody again is talking. Nobody's talking. So in the case of an abuse, what should we do? How should we go about it? Is there actually a defined process or pattern that we should actually go to avoid such? Hi, chat.
Hi.
How you doing? Good evening. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite and for willing to share your story. We hope your story inspires so many people this evening. Thank you once again. Please do feel free and share your story with the Lord's community. We want to hear your story on abuse. Thank you for gathering the courage once again. Thank you so much. I think our network is bad again. Let's hold on for a little while. As we're saying, so what would you do? Is there a way out of abuse? Yes, there definitely will be a way out. Okay, chat, can you hear me now?
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I
Yeah, I
can hear
can
you.
hear you. All right, please do go ahead and share your story with us. We want to hear what's your story like.
Okay, my name is Chakti. Full name is Chat David. I'm 16.
Sorry, guys. So, is there actually a way out from abuse? Yes, there is, and there are. Like I said, what is it that you're battling with as an abuse? So, identifying that first is actually a way out. It could be an emotional abuse, it could be physical abuse, it could be mental abuse. So, when you're able to identify what kind of abuse am I actually experiencing, it's a way out. So, you have a solution, you know what you're going through. Let's assume it's an emotional abuse. So you know it has to do with your emotions, and most probably there's another party in this whole game of abuse. So it could be that the person is always provoking you or making you feel less of yourself or making you unhappy. So you need to find out what is it really that this person is abusing me on. How does this thing happen? Why is it always at this certain point I feel this way? Once you're able to identify that, then you take the next step, which you might have to detach yourself from that person. Anything that doesn't give you peace and joy, you cut it off. So if that person troubles you emotionally, seeing that person you're bitter, seeing that person you're always sad and worried, you might have to let go of that person. so you can gain your balance. You have to let go. It could be the person isn't satisfying your needs at that moment or over a period of time. So you have to understand. You have to figure it out. What is it I'm going through? It could be sexual abuse. You have to speak up too. You have to let somebody know this person is abusing me sexually. And until you speak up, there's no solution. You have to take the next step, detach from the person, then you kind of like, before you heal, you can't stay with that person and expect to be healed. You have to think, what is it? How am I being abused? Jackie said somebody forcing her out doing things out of her own will. So you have to find out, why am I being forced to do things that are out of my will? And who is forcing me to do those things? When you're able to figure those things out, then you know that your solutions are just close by. You detach yourself and you don't do those things. If you're asked to go and steal a pen, you know that it is out of your will, so you're not going to do that. Well, they say it's easier said than done. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but still do it. Still go ahead and do it. Give your mind peace. Always ensure that the peace of mind, your peace of mind is intact. Hello, chat, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then please go ahead and share your story.
Yeah, sorry about the network. As I was saying, like I had to keep receiving the beating until I had my child, and
Okay,
even
hold
right
on. We
now,
actually lost you from where you were introducing your name.
oh,
Yeah. So we
okay.
lost you from that point. So if you can start again, please.
My name is Richard David, popularly known as Chatty, and I am a single mother,
Okay.
product of not love but abuse. He took advantage of me, my innocence, and I got pregnant at 16. He asked for an abortion, and I refused. So he kept beating me, saying he was going to help me abort it since I don't want to have an abortion. I decided to keep it, and I kept receiving the beatings until I had my child. And that's that for my baby daddy. And
Wait, sorry, were you people staying in the same house?
we were neighbors. So
So
he
from your
practically saw
house, you
me
go
every
to
day of
his
his life.
house and he'll beat you in
I
his
don't go
own
to his
house
house.
when you're.
He follows me to my house. Like I was staying on my own. I have a lot of stories. I am an orphan. My uncle collected everything that belonged to us, so I was forced to go and stay on my own at age 15. I lost my mom at age 15, so I had to just get a place, just a one-room apartment, stay there, manage my life with my younger brother. I was braiding hair to get some little cash, and that was where I got raped by my baby daddy.
Sorry. Network again. But from what she has said so far, she lost her parents at the age of 15, and she's an orphan. She's an orphan. She had to leave her house because her uncle collected everything they had, and she had to go rent a one-bedroom apartment, which she stayed there for I don't know how long, but in that process, she had to go out to be making hair to make money, and that was where her baby daddy, yeah, is it baby daddy? Yeah, that's what they call it. Where the man who impregnated her was. So he raped her, and he asked her to abort the baby, but she refused. And he kept beating her since she has refused to remove the pregnancy. So he was willing to beat her till the pregnancy goes out. And that was where we lost her. So imagine at the age of 15, 16, someone already going through that. Isn't that's kind of like traumatic? Number one, an orphan. Number two, she's pregnant. Number three, being beaten on top of the pregnancy. Number four, being asked to remove the pregnancy. How mean can people be at the age of 15, at most 16? So what are we saying? This is more like sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, all for one person that is not even up to 18 years old, the legal adulthood age. She was still a child, a teenager, and she was being abused that way by someone, I guess, who is older, way older than she is. So why do people really enjoy taking advantage of other people? I really pray the network gets better so we can hear the story, because it seems to have a good ending. And that's where I want us to all learn and understand the story more. I'm also eager to hear, because I really don't know much of the story, so I want to hear. And, you know, yeah, it's abuse. We're still talking about abuse. Let's see if we can get her back. Kindly leave your comments if you're following. Let's try and see if we can bring her back. All right, so we still can't see her. Her network is really horrible. Let's see. So why do people enjoy taking advantage of other people? Why? Why do you think so? Is it because they are young? All those uncle brother you see and they're like, ah, this small girl, fine girl, and you take advantage. I'm sure that was what happened in that case. They thought she was young, ripe. Some say, ah, you look bigger than your age, so that's why I thought you were matured enough. What could have been her story? How did it happen at the age of 15? Raped, beaten on top to remove the pregnancy. But as it is right now, I think the baby is still there. So glory be to God, she didn't remove it. But how did she manage to bear all those pains? There was no mother to share the story with. There was no father to share the story with. Uncles, relatives, nobody was around to share the story. So in her case, what should we say? At 16 years, somebody's abusing you that way. What would you do? What should she have done? Oh my, she went all through this. Yeah, she did. I don't know why the network is misbehaving this evening, but then we'll definitely have to hear the full story. Definitely. I'll bring the full story back for us to hear. If we can't get her, we might just have to go. But then we just have to like wait a little while. Why do people enjoy taking advantage of other people? What could be their motive? Maybe they feel the person doesn't have anybody that can help them, or they mentally disrupt the person's thinking to believing that they cannot speak out. What could be the reason? Why do people, or why do abusers actually enjoy taking advantage of their victims? Why? Yes, they are abusers, number one, most definitely. It is in their nature to enjoy things like that. So we need to work together. We need to talk together to help victims going through abuses. We need to find lasting solutions other than just talking. If Zichard had left or wasn't strong enough and had passed that through that stuff and went to abort the pregnancy and died in the process, who would have heard about her? What would have been the story? Ah, see this girl, she don't go about nine bitch founder. So yeah, they are even stigmatizing you on top of the stigma again. Abusing you on top of the small abuse they've given you already. So why do people behave that way? How can we change the narrative? We can definitely change the narrative just like we're doing right now, sharing those stories. When you share your story, you give another woman the strength to know that it is possible to actually come out from an abusive relationship, from an abusive situation. You don't have to stay inside. You can always, always find a way out. There are people who are willing to help you. The abuser will tell you nobody's going to help you. He is your final help or she's your final help. But trust me, that is a lie. There are people who are willing to help you. They are always available, waiting. It's just that, are you willing to leave? Are you willing to leave? What is your story of abuse like? While you were small, somebody touched you. While you were growing, somebody took advantage of you. It's okay. You didn't understand better, so you kept quiet. But now is a season to speak up, to speak up. You don't have to come and speak on social media. Oh, I was raped at this age and this age. Find somebody you can confide in. Let that burden drop down from your heart. Yes, the week has been all sad with Osinachi. It is really, 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 really a sad experience. Sad enough to know that she needed help, but didn't know how to go about the help. Some may call her she was foolish, some will say she was stupid, now she won't die. But sincerely, she was mentally, physically, emotionally disrupted to even know that she was being abused. You be like, ah, who said so? Yes. She was abused, and everything that went wrong she was made to believe it was her fault. That might be your own situation this evening. Your boyfriend is busy smashing your head to the wall and making you believe it is your fault because you are the one chatting with boys. But it's not your fault. Trust me, it's not. You won't even change names on your phone. You have to lie and be changing names from Uma to Emanuela so that he wouldn't know you are speaking to the boy. You need your liberty. You need your freedom. Don't let anybody choke you. Be free. Be yourself. The moment you realize you're not even free, you are being abused, sister, go out. That moment you realize you have to be doing corny moves, you are not being free. So go. It is not worth that stress. Any relationship that will not make you better, any relationship that will not make you be yourself, be yourself 100%, leave it. If you cannot be 100% in that relationship, you will never be 100% in your marriage. So you have to leave it. Don't come and kill yourself. You cannot wear the clothes you want to wear because the person thinks he has to carry you to church. You have to be like a church sister. You have to do this. If that is not you, that is not you. So if you decide to switch and be that person he wants you to be, then automatically you know that you are dead. That very day you change it because you cease to exist as you. But rather you're existing as another person, and that is the person he wants you to be. For how long do you want to be that person? God didn't make you so that you just be another person. He made it to be you. And the world needs you. Yes, can he make you better? Of course. If it's a better version, we won't call it abuse now. It's improvement to your standard. So you should know the difference. When you're not happy, leave. When you are sad, speak out. When you're being physically abused, people see it, they know it. For how long do you want to lie that they just kicked you? Yeah, you fell down, you hit your head. For how long? The scratches on your body, who scratched you? Lizard? No, people know it. When you're being physically abused, they know it. So would you keep lying and defending what is not it? Love is pure, beautiful, kind, sweet, lovely. So anything that is contrary to those things is not it. You cannot go here because this person is there. You cannot dress in a certain way because you don't want to appear that way. Be you. The world needs you. We are going to definitely complete on Zichat's story. How did she manage to be how she managed to be a mother at, maybe if she was pregnant at 15, most probably she gave birth at 16, since it's 9 months. How she managed to be a mother at 16, how she's still coping being a mother, and if she was ever able to go back to school, because her life was just too early. It was too early to venture into motherhood. At 15 years old, you were pregnant and being beaten on top. How matured was she mentally? Even you that you're matured up to 18, 20, 25 years old, they are beating you. How do you feel? Not to talk about her. So we're definitely going to bring back her story. So I just want to encourage somebody right now that you should be strong, be yourself, be happy. Don't let anything, anyone weigh you and make you do things you don't want to do. If you don't want to smile, don't smile. If you want to be crying, cry your cry. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to eat, stand up and go and eat food. Don't let anybody dictate to you what you should do and what you should not do. Okay? Hope you're happy. Yeah, sure. And be that voice that when someone is abused and they come to you, you'll be willing and ready to help. Don't be the reason why an abused person cannot speak to you. Don't be that person that abused people can come to for refuge, because they know that you will not open your mouth like pure water leather and be talking up and down. They know that you're not a basket, so they can save things in you. It won't leak out. You understand, yeah? So be that person that keeps people's secret and find solution. If you cannot help that person personally, go out and look for a solution. Go and tell someone, there's this my friend though. You don't have to call the friend's name. There's this situation I want you to help me and handle. This person, the way I'm seeing this person, she's not looking happy like she used to be happy. She's now reserved. Before she wasn't reserved. That's the way you go about it. You don't have to really talk. So you know that Salamatu is in this relationship and the boy is beating her head, knees, shoulder, and toes. No, nobody's asking you to be that person. If I need solution from you, I'll use the example, please. So do you know that there's this girl, something, 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 something? Because in a small world, everybody knows somebody. We all know ourselves, last. So be the change, be the solution. Okay? Ifinia, I know. I'm actually very tired, but then it's a good thing. It's a good thing. How can we help people that are being abused? How can we help people that are being abused? How can we know the people that are being abused? That sounds like an interesting topic we should discuss someday. Maybe I should look for somebody that knows so much on abuse. We should bring the person to speak to us. Maybe in one of Law's live. I will check around for a guest speaker and we can have a conversation on abuse. Since it's a season of abuse, yes, we will speak. I will speak. Laws will speak. We have joined them. We'll speak. Do your words. We'll speak. I know. We'll speak. There is a lot going on in people's homes. A lot going on people's minds. A whole lot. Really, a whole lot. And I choose to be a helping hand to those people. I choose to help, and I will always help. Where Okay, Salamatu said some people enjoy taking advantage of other people because they may see how vulnerable the person is and then start taking advantage. Exactly. So they know your vulnerability, they check it, they see it, and they enjoy it. But don't worry, it's just for a short moment because sense and help is coming your way. Some people also take advantage of people because that abusive person may be the only source of their help. Probably the person is an orphan and need help. So when they get to meet someone they see as a savior, the person starts thinking, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that might be a bit similar to the chat story. I'm sure a bit similar because she moved from her own house and she went to stay in a one bedroom, which the person that raped her or had an affair with her was her neighbor. So he saw her, how vulnerable she was, and come on, he just, since this year they see me as uncle, I will be the help. So most probably that is the same situation. Abuse messes up the psychology of the abused. Speaking up becomes very hard. Most definitely, like this can never be true than it is right now. It is so true. So true. Abused people hardly talk. They hardly talk because they are muted from the inside. Like I said, they are meant to believe that anything that goes wrong, it is their fault. So they don't talk, they don't speak, they just keep quiet. It was me, he beat me. It's because I called somebody. It's because I went out. It's my fault. It was my fault that it happened to me. That's just what they are meant to believe. They don't see it like he beat me. Okay, why should you do that? They are seeing it as, okay, no, it was my fault. It is me that made him beat me, which is wrong. That's what the abused person has, the abuser has successfully achieved in the making of the abused to realize that they don't have mouth. So it's a true princess. We can help by stopping the stigma and the blame. Yes, we can help and we will help by doing that. Like I said, don't be a basket that they cannot trust you with secrets or thoughts. Don't be the one spreading information. They said, she said, this person, that one, this one, that one. Be the help that person needs. Ensure you're there physically, mentally, emotionally, and if you have finances, financially, because some of them really do need finances. They really do. So if you can be there for all those things, be there. We will speak. Certainly, we will speak. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you too. Thank you, guys. It's really nice seeing you all. I didn't know I was going to talk, actually. So it was nice seeing you all. Did you miss me? Yeah, you did. I can see it. I can feel it in my chest that you all missed me. So please, thank you so much. Ensure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even WhatsApp too. We have WhatsApp. Follow us on WhatsApp. Yeah. Send a hi message. And then the good news we want to break to you this evening. Are you ready? Really, really ready? Are you ready? Okay, so by the grace of God, Lures International. Sounds nice. Ladies with Stories is seeking and sourcing for donors for her monthly partnership. You can be a partner for Ladies with Stories for the period of 6 months. Why should you be a partner? Because you believe in our vision, which is to inspire and empower people to succeed. Do you believe in that? Yeah, I know you do. That's why you're here. So that's what we do: inspire and empower people to succeed. We do that through our Facebook live story sharing, our Wednesday Woman, our Los Vasaries, our empowerment scheme. And now we're seeking people to support us financially, monetarily, in cash, to move our mission and vision to the permanent level. Yes, you can partner with us with 1,000 Naira for the period of 6 months. So in 6 months, it means you have partnered with 6,000. You can do that with 3,000 Naira too. You can do that with 5,000 Naira. You can do that with 10,000 Naira. With 10,000, it means in 6 months is 60,000. With 5,000 in 3 months, it is 30,000. With 3,000 is how much? 15,000, yeah? I don't know. 3 times 6. Well, I don't know, Sha, but that is it. So you can partner with us. And it means that when you partner with us, your money will be used to empower at least one woman in the society. And you know what it means to empower one woman? It means to empower the whole community. So when you partner with us, we're going to use it to give a woman a seed grant to do a business or to continue her business. We did that at our last anniversary. We gave the grant of 20,000 naira each to 3 people. Officially and unofficially, we have done to at least 2 other persons too. So we need you to partner with us in this project. We want to empower people. We want to make it big. No, the 10K is a monthly subscription. So you partner 10K this month, 10K next month, 10K next upper month, consistently for 6 months. So for 6 months, it's going to be 60,000 naira. So it's going to be 60,000 naira. That is what you're going to partner. So Mr. Ruben said 3 times 6 is 18. So 18,000 naira is what you're going to partner if you're doing 3,000 naira. But guys, yeah, that's just basically what we need. We need to make laws bigger than it is right now because it's a big thing. And that which is big will be big. So are you willing to partner with us? There's a link you feel. It's just bit.ly/laws partnership. Just go there. There's a form. If you want to partner with us, you go fill that form and you submit and tell us. The form is basically your information when you want to start partnering, which amount you want to partner with. Please don't be shy to partner with 1,000 naira monthly. It's going to be a big deal for you. Okay? And it's a big deal for us because you are going to empower at least, I didn't even say one, at least one. So it can be more than one. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4. I want you to be with me on this journey. Please and please partner with Ladies with Stories. So when we are talking tomorrow, you be like, yo, I am part of the reason why Ladies with Stories is big. And I'm like, yes, I know you when we were nobody. Thank you so much, guys. It's been an amazing evening with you people. To partner, visit bit.ly/Laura's Partners. Our Wednesday woman will be aired on Wednesday and to be by our team lead, Salamotu. I can't wait for you guys to meet Salamotu. So if you want to meet Salamotu, you meet her on Wednesday via our Wednesday woman. It's going to be an interesting episode. Please always share our video. Always like our video. I know this might not be the perfect thing you want to see, but we're getting to where you want us to be by the grace of God. It's going to be a perfect thing. Thank you so much. It's an interesting evening. I'm really tired and exhausted, but yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Good night from me to you and from every other person. We shall bring back our story next week. No, next upper week. What Friday? Next upper week. Well, fortnight from now. See you next time. Bye-bye.